Welcome to Advantage Market Update. Well, it was interesting recently to read about the auction clearance rates and how they were the highest in some of the outer suburbs, which traditionally haven't been auction suburbs. So 7 of the 10 top suburbs for auction clearance rates were in the outer areas, including areas like Hoppers Crossing, Chelsea, Oakley South and Heidelberg West, taking over from traditionally the inner suburbs where auctions were always the most popular and had the highest clearance rates. The rezoning laws have had a massive effect. Some of the new zonings have seen properties change to be what we call high growth residential zones where you can do multi-level developments. And we had a great result for a client of ours recently in Blackburn. We purchased the property in Whitehorse Road in 2001 for only $221,000 due to some of the zoning changes there, and now it's a high growth zone. They sold that property recently for $1,350,000 through our vendor advocacy service. The apartment laws might be changing this year in Melbourne. There's talk of bringing in some minimum standards in terms of minimum sizes, in terms of minimum ceiling heights, ventilation levels and so forth. And I think these are positive to make sure that apartments aren't built and that don't have good amenity and also don't have good floor plans and overall are not positive for the apartment marketplace. Commercial property is continuing to be very, very popular with overseas buyers. Recent studies showed that 41% of property purchases in commercial property were made by foreign offshore buyers. So you're up with a lot more competition from overseas buyers if you're looking to buy commercial property. It was interesting to see the share market results for the end of the year showing a 2.1% drop in shares over the 12 months. Which is disappointing if you're investing in shares. The property market, on the other hand, most properties in Melbourne have seen growth of 10 to 20% over that period of time, showing that property is as safe as houses. We purchased a block of flats recently in Hawthorn, showing how much demand there is in long-term demand in those blue chip areas. This property was purchased by the owner 13 years ago for $1.3 million. We recently purchased that property for $3.7 million, showing about 13% growth a year, showing some really strong growth. We've got some opportunities left. They 1-bedroom apartments with some city views range from around $440,000 in our group blocks purchases. More information is available on our website, as there is about our buyer's advocate, seller's advocate, property management and owners corporation services. We'll see you next time.